I'm Molly Grodin. I'm in the Economic and Political Development concentration here at SIPA, and I'm originally from New York and decided that I would like to be in New York, continuing in New York, and have the opportunity to link into a new community here since I was previously working in a different field. And I chose SIPA here because of just the immense amount of resources, and I think that being part of the broader Columbia community is really an asset since I've taken courses in a variety of the schools, and really the options seem limitless. I came to SIPA largely because of the EPD program and my desire to do a workshop, because I had been working in communications and wanted to do a career change into development work. So I think that really stood out to me, because you want to have the practical background when you're going into the job to look for a job in the future. And for me, that was a critical component. And I think also just the number of speakers and who come to campus also brings you a new perspective. So by combining, going to speak to different speakers, different presentations, and then through my internship experience, I've learned so much more about development than I ever had a notion of before coming here. What I like about the curriculum here is that it has a combination of quantitative and qualitative classes, so that you never get too overloaded in one way. You can balance your curriculum so that you are learning the economics, but you can also read about the theory, so it's not too heavy in one direction or the other. And that was a helpful thing for me, especially in my first year. EPD makes an effort to combine practical and theoretical skills. So your first year, you're sort of focusing on the theoretical background, which gives you a broad perspective and points out some of the failures and successes from the past. And in your second year, you have the opportunity to focus more on practical skills, and you take courses that teach you the development methodology, and then also have an opportunity for a workshop program, which is one of the key highlights of the EPD concentration. So I'm part of a team, and we'll be going to Guatemala in the spring, and we'll be doing qualitative research in country. And it's a real opportunity to work with a client in an international setting. We're working with a non-governmental organization, and we'll be really helping them to conduct some research that is hopefully will help increase women's participation in Guatemala. So I think that that's a huge asset to the economic and political development concentration. I think the biggest challenge at SIPA is balancing all the amazing activities that there are on campus and trying to figure out how to do all the academic work while also meeting your personal interests and being able to go to all the different talks that are on campus, because there's a constant flood of opportunities and you have to learn how to manage your own work-life balance. So you could probably go to a talk every single day, twice a day, if you didn't have coursework. So you have to learn how to balance both of those things. So if you're looking for a dynamic environment where there are thousands of talks a year, where you can learn from the people in the field and hear from the brightest people out there, then it's a good environment to be in. Coming back to school was also a challenge, and a surprising challenge for me, since I had been in the workforce for nearly 5 years and had always loved being in school, but still coming back and learning how to study again takes a little adjustment. But your classmates are a great resource, and even though SIPA is a big environment, I think that the professors are actually very supportive, and I would recommend to any first-year student that they should feel confident and comfortable going to talk to professors. And even the top people in the field most of them have open door policies, or you can still go in and talk to one-on-one with professors who you wouldn't ever have access to if you weren't at the school. At SIPA, you meet people from all over the world, and it's such a unique community of people to be tapped into, and I'm excited to be part of that community while here at school, but also for the rest of my life. And you hear about people who've graduated and in 1 year they might be invited to 9 weddings all over the world. And I think that just being part of an international environment is something that's just so exciting, and that is probably stronger at SIPA than at a lot of the other similar programs, because it is in New York. And I think that most people around the world even want to have an opportunity to live in New York at some time in their lives. So it's just a really exciting environment in terms of the friendships that you can make as well.